Imagine this. It's the year 1540. A group of Spanish explorers ventures deep into the dark, uncharted jungles of the Americas. Picture this. No maps, no guides, only whispers of a strange and mysterious tribe, a tribe that seems to defy even the laws of nature. This tribe is so unusual that even the toughest Spanish explorers are left speechless when they encounter them. But why? What made them so terrifying and enigmatic? If you're curious to uncover the story, don't miss this video. If you're fascinated by history full of secrets and mysteries, hit the subscribe button to enjoy more thrilling tales. All right, let's go back to the 16th century. The Spanish set out to explore the uncharted lands of Central and South America, searching for gold, new resources, and of course, greater power. But along the way, they encountered tribes that not only didn't speak their language, but seemed to belong to an entirely different world. One of the strangest of these tribes was a group known in history as the Zuni people. The Zuni were a mysterious and unique civilization. They lived in the desert regions of the southwestern United States, building their homes from clay and stone. But what truly stunned the Spanish wasn't just their architecture, it was their peculiar beliefs and rituals. For instance, they believed they had emerged from an underground world. Imagine that, a whole tribe that considered themselves migrants from another realm. And that's not all. The Zuni had rituals that seemed like attempts to communicate with supernatural forces. When the Spanish witnessed these ceremonies, they were not only shocked, but began to believe in the Zuni's supposed witchcraft and superstitions. The encounter between the Spanish and the Zuni remains one of the most fascinating and complex moments in the history of the Americas exploration. In the 1540s, when the Spanish, led by Francisco Vázquez de Coronado, ventured into the southwestern United States, the Zuni were one of the first tribes they encountered. Coronado was in search of the legendary 7 cities of Cibola, rumored to be overflowing with gold and riches. But instead of treasure, he found a self-sufficient and enigmatic society whose way of life and beliefs left the Spanish in awe. The first encounter: mistrust and misunderstandings. When the Spanish arrived in Zuni territory, the Zuni were stunned to see these strange men in metal armor riding horses. To the Zuni, the Spanish seemed almost otherworldly. Meanwhile, the Spanish viewed the Zuni with suspicion, believing they might hold the key or map to the riches they were seeking. Conflict or cooperation? The Zuni initially tried to keep their distance, but tensions rose when the Spanish attempted to enter their villages and seize their food supplies. The first clash occurred in the village of Hawiku. Using their advanced weapons and military tactics, the Spanish overpowered the Zuni and took control of the village. But interestingly, this so-called victory brought the Spanish no rewards. They found no gold or valuable resources, which only deepened their frustration and fueled their animosity toward the Zuni. The Zuni's resistance. Unlike some other tribes, the Zuni were not quick to surrender to the Spanish. They used the rugged terrain of their homeland, mountains and deserts, to their advantage, resisting the invaders. It's said that some Zuni even abandoned their villages, retreating to more remote and inaccessible areas to avoid Spanish control. The Spanish impact on Zuni culture. Over time, as Spanish presence continued, the Zuni had to adapt to the new reality. The Spanish imposed Christianity on them, but the Zuni managed to preserve much of their traditional beliefs and rituals in secret. In fact, a unique blend of Zuni traditions and Christian elements emerged, a fusion that is still evident in their culture today. The Great Mystery. Why were the Spanish so intrigued by the Zuni? One of the main reasons the Spanish were captivated by the Zuni was their complex and mystical way of life. Their belief in an underground origin, their advanced astronomical calendar, and their deep connection to nature set them apart from other tribes. Some Spanish even thought the Zuni were somehow connected to supernatural forces. The encounter between the Spanish and the Zuni is a story of misunderstanding, greed, violence, and wonder. It highlights how two entirely different civilizations can come into contact and yet fail to truly understand each other. But the big question remains: what made the Zuni so mysterious and unique? Perhaps it was their ability to thrive in a harsh desert environment with an advanced agricultural system. Or maybe it was their sophisticated knowledge of the stars and their intricate calendar, which remains partially undeciphered to this day. Sadly, like many other indigenous civilizations, the Zuni eventually succumbed to Spanish colonization. Over time, their population dwindled and their culture changed. Yet many questions remain unanswered. How much of their myths and beliefs were rooted in truth? And what was the secret behind their extraordinary connection to nature and the cosmos? Do you want to learn more about mysterious civilizations like the Zuni? Then make sure to subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any of our future stories. If you found this video fascinating, don't forget to hit the like button and share your thoughts in the comments. Which part of this story excited you the most? Thank you for sticking with me until the end. See you in the next video. Goodbye for now.